So I have a question. When you go out to eat, at a place like that does not serve just vegan or vegetarian, that they serve non-vegetarian as well, and probably don't even understand what exactly vegan food is. And you tell them that you want certain so and so, like tomato sauce without cheese. Do you, while eating, feel like maybe this is not vegan? I went to Olive Garden yesterday. My daughter came back home. She's going to be with me from here onwards. So, until her summer break is over. So, I exchanged her with her dad and brought her home, and I just was hungry. So, I wanted to eat something. And Olive Garden was on our way, so I decided to ask Tony if he wants to eat at Olive Garden. We went there, and I know what's vegan over there, so I ordered their vegan pasta with the vegan tomato sauce that is in the kids menu. Some steamed vegetables on the side, the breadsticks, and salad without croutons or dressing or cheese. Okay. The pasta came out, and they had mixed pasta, the sauce, and the vegetable all in the bowl. It looked delicious, and it tasted even better than it looked. And I was enjoying my meal, but all of a sudden I felt like this is too good. I felt like this is too good to be vegan. And I started doubting that maybe there is cheese in it. And I was like, my eyes were literally searching for cheese in it. And I couldn't find anything, but somewhere inside me, I was like constantly feeling like, what if this is not vegan? What if this is not vegan? My boyfriend was like, if you want to confirm it, I can ask him. I was like, no, I don't want to create any scene over here. Like, but I don't know. Like, do you feel that way when you go out and eat? If you do follow a vegan diet, you feel that way when you go out and eat? Do you feel like maybe they didn't really pay attention? Same thing happened to me when I was in Corbin, Kentucky. We went out to eat actually tried out 3 different Indian restaurants in Lexington. I will put the name of all those restaurants down in my description box if you're interested. And I'll also tell what I liked about those restaurants, what I didn't like about it. So you can check the description box for that. But when I was eating at this first place in Lexington that I went to, they were like there are vegetarians in India and there are non-vegetarians, but I didn't live in India all my life or even very long. I only stayed there like 5 years of my life when I was studying in college. So in those 5 years, I personally never came across a vegan. The vegetarians over there eat butter, milk, cheese. What else? Honey. Yeah, they use all those things in their food as well as their beauty products or whatever. So I never came across someone that's vegan. So, anyways, when I went to this Indian restaurant, I told them that when I was looking at the menu and I was saying like, does this have milk in it? Does this dish have cream in it? Because a lot of people, I see a lot of recipes, pictures posted on Instagram as well, where non-Indians are going to eat at these Indian restaurants and thinking it's vegan and all that. Some of the dishes do look vegan, some of them do not look vegan to me. Of course, I didn't cook it, so I'm nobody to judge. But looking at it, being an Indian, I can tell that this one has something cream or milk in it, and then something that doesn't have that. So this person at the restaurant, this server, I told this person, her lady, I told her that I ordered a rice dish, and it comes with raita. Raita is a yogurt kind of dressing that goes really well with the flavored rice. So I told her that I'm not just a vegetarian, I'm a vegan, so I won't do yogurt. No yogurt for me. She says, yes, yes, no yogurt, no yogurt. She brings my rice, and with that, I swear she literally said out of her very own mouth before she said, yeah, yeah, no yogurt, no yogurt. And then she just dropped that little dish of yogurt next to my rice. She said, here's some yogurt for your rice. I'm like, and I remember asking her if the rice had butter in it, and she said, no, no, no butter, just some margarine, something. But after that yogurt thing, I was like seriously doubting everything. I didn't know if something had ghee or butter because that's not vegan. Then I went to the second place in Lexington. Um, there was this guy, the server, and I ordered a chickpea dish. I think it was chana masala. Yeah. So I was looking at it and I thought, sometimes chana masala can have like a half and half cream or milk in it. So I asked this guy, is this dish made with some cream or milk? He said, cream, milk, okay, okay, okay. And I'm like, no. Does it have cream or milk in it? He like, yes, 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 cream and milk. I was like, okay, well, then I guess I cannot have this. So I looked at my boyfriend like, I can't order this, and I couldn't see nothing else that I could order. So I was like, alright, I need some time to figure out what I can eat over here because all the other dishes didn't look very vegan to me. So I was still deciding. This guy comes back, our server, and he says, he says whatever my boyfriend ordered. Then he looks at me. He says, chana masala, no cream for you. I'm like, okay. So no cream in the chana masala because I thought chana masala is already cooked. So like they can't really pull the cream out of it. But anyways, when they bring out the food, there's only one chana masala, which I'm supposed to share with my boyfriend. And he didn't order one without cream. You see what I mean? So I was thinking in my head, is this the one with the cream or without the cream? So I asked him, like, is this his serving or my serving, And he says, oh, this is both. My boyfriend was getting upset by now. And I don't like to create scene when I'm eating outside. But I ate that food and I was thinking, I tasted it and it tasted like it didn't have any cream or anything in it. So I was okay. I ate it. But I was thinking in my head, like, if this did have it, of course I couldn't tell. I could make them stop giving me something that's non-vegan. I mean, yeah, that's non-vegan, and call it vegan. Then the third place I went to eat in Lexington. No, that was in Bowling Green. Yeah, that was in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Um, this guy, I just saw. First of all, this guy was working alone. I swear, in that restaurant, we went for dinner time. He was the hostess. He was the server. He was the one taking orders, and he was the cash at the cash register when we paid our bill as well. And we asked him, like, is there anyone else over here? He said, oh, no, just me right now. I wonder if he was cooking food as well. I don't know. I have no idea. I felt really bad for him. But anyways, in this third place we went to, I gave up. I felt like there's no point asking if this is vegan or not, because they're not going to like understand or tell me what's in it. They just want us to buy and eat. So they'll say yes, yes, yes for whatever we say or ask for. So I decided to just go with my own common sense of most Indian food that is cooked without milk, without butter, without cream, and all that stuff. Of course, non-vegetarian. So, did that make sense there? I mean, of course, non-vegetarian and all that I was not going to order. I was looking for dishes that were vegan. And I saw another chana masala there as well. And I thought, chana masala is one dish. Like, if you go for chole bhature, it's possible that the chole has a little bit of cream in it. Chana masala usually doesn't have nothing in it. And I read the description of the recipe. It didn't say, like, it has any creamy sauce or anything like that. Here comes the chana masala. I looked at it and I instantly knew it had yogurt in it. I instantly knew it had yogurt in it. I tasted it just to make sure it was sour. So, I was not vegan. And in the end of the entire trip, usually when I go out, where I live right now, there are no Indian restaurants in my vicinity. So when I go out, usually when I used to go out in a bigger town and eat at Indian restaurants, I used to feel pretty good. Like I ate somewhere Indian and, used to order whatever I want to. I was never into meat anyways. I always used to order dishes more with like yogurt, milk, and cream and all that kind of stuff. Desserts, most Indian desserts are also um, have got milk and ghee and all that stuff. So, but this time I didn't feel that. I This time I went out as after I switched to the vegan diet, and I didn't. My legs are hurting. Whew. And I didn't feel that same feeling of, yay, I was, at an Indian place. I constantly had that feeling that maybe this food is not vegan. And I know this might sound selfish to some of you, but I eat a vegan diet because of my health issues. I have posted a video somewhere about my hormonal imbalance and eating this way, vegan, least processed, organic where possible. This is the best way to balance your hormones and, feel good overall. And I wouldn't want to one time going out eating at an Indian restaurant to ruin that. But yeah, that's why I wanted to hear from you guys. Do you feel that way? If you are on a vegan diet or vegetarian, whatever, do you ever feel maybe the food you served is not exactly what you ordered? Because that feeling kind of does ruin my experience of eating out.